Today, we're going to be on MCC Island playing their most popular game mode, Skybattle. Skybattle is a team of 4 game mode where often your favorite content creators or just very good players will have a full team of 4 and I'm going to have to fight them as a solo queue, which means I'll be randomly teamed with other players. Make sure to watch the whole video to see how I fare against some of the best content creators who play on this server. If you guys enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe and let's hop right into game number 1. If you're new to Skybattle, it's pretty simple. It's 8 teams with 4 players each, so there's 32 people in the game. Now, it's a lot like Sky Wars or Bed Wars, where you start off with some items at your spawn, and then you can bridge on and keep getting better stuff. There's a couple different kind of chests that are indicated by different colors. There's green chests that have okay items like a sword or some snowballs, and then there's these purple chests that are team chests, and they have 4 of each item in them, so everybody in your team gets an item. And there's blue chests that have a little bit better items, I believe, but it's still only enough for 1 player. And there's, of course, the middle chest, which is a gold chest, which has special items each game. Now, this is a little bit different for my channel. This is 1.9 PvP. I know you guys are used to 1.8 PvP, but honestly, with no shields and a little bit of armor, this plays out pretty fun. And as you can see here, I actually get 2 kills and a win in my first game. Game 2, we're on the map Candyland. Candyland is a really fun map because on the bottom level, there's candy canes that have a water elevator, and you can actually send entities up here. So often people will be sending TNT or creepers to blow people up. By now, a lot of people have already learned to block off the water elevators, so you often get people stuck under there too. They get free kills, and you can often catch people off guard while they're doing that. Now, there's also some cool custom items that they've added called sparks. At the moment, there are 2 sparks. There's a regen one where you click it and you get instant regen, and also a levitation one that will actually levitate you up. You can avoid falling to the void sometimes. Things they've added like that really separate this game mode from other game modes. There's a lot of outplay ability and cool things you can do with these kind of items, like watch the shot. Like, you can't get that anywhere else. And there's definitely a lot of utility in this game. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. And by utility, I mean mostly explosive like this. Yeah, it doesn't usually end well for me here. Game number 3, we're on the map Red House, which I think is a quite descriptive name for the map. I saved my teammate here from a guy who has the shift glitch, which sometimes makes people look like they're crouching when they're actually not. I don't know why it happens on the server, but it happens quite a bit. I really think this shows just how fast-paced and fun this game is. I knock this guy off the map, he tries to levitation back up, and I shoot him out of the sky. And before I can even finish talking about that kill, I'm fighting just a ton more people because this game is just high octane with a ton of fighting. But once again, in game number 3, we had quite an explosive death. Next game, we get Dave on our team. That's right, the MCC contestant, Kratzy. We're on another new map, the last map we haven't been on yet, which is Grasslands, which is a pretty interesting map. It's their latest one. There's a lot of hay bales, so you don't take fall damage. And the mid is actually lower instead of being higher, which is pretty different than most maps. After I pick up a kill, I get knocked off, almost off the map, but I block clutch here. I'm on half a heart, and luckily for me, Dave saves me here and knocks the guy off so I can heal up a little bit. But still only got up to 4 hearts when 2 people came out of literally nowhere and they killed me. Unfortunately, Dave couldn't save me that time. Game 5, and I finally get to show you guys just how satisfying it is to put TNT up one of the water elevators while there's a bunch of people up there. That sound is just so satisfying every single time. So I got a couple more kills here, but once again, I ended up losing this game, which happens quite a bit when I'm solo queuing. So our first few games were actually really good, but now we're getting into what the games are actually like. I'll get like 2 or 3 kills, and then I'll get like knocked off the map, or I'll just have 4 people coming after me, and it's really tough. So I end up dying a lot with only a couple kills, but I'd also like to say, can we just appreciate the sound pack for this server? The sound effects are actually just so cool and make the server like so well-rounded. I'm going to highlight game number 10 here because I think it's an interesting one to highlight. So first of all, there's an island between 2 teams on this map where you often will fight before you get to the middle. So I fought Aqua Team this game and I ended up actually wiping their entire team. So I got the first 3 kills and then this guy almost stole my kill here for the ace, but luckily I got that last hit. Now, if you didn't catch it at the beginning of this game, somebody actually had typed my name, which is usually a sign of they're either just saying hi or they're going to target me. And this game, it was the latter. This guy, he went to middle, he got a crossbow, and then he sat on top of a house just waiting for me to cross, and he wouldn't let me do it. When he finally saw me look away, he decided to rush me, and I was unable to kill him. He knocked me in the void, which is whatever, but he ended up saying sorry afterwards, and it's just kind of a weird thing in my opinion. Well, the next game goes a little bit better, but we have to talk about our win rate right now. So our first 10 games are over. We have 1 win. A 10% win rate in 10 games. I mean, I guess it's okay. The thing is about this, it's really hard. As a solo queue, like when I was playing with my friends, we were able to win a lot of games. But me versus 4 people in this version of PvP, which I'm still not very great at, I feel like I've definitely improved a lot. It's pretty much just critting people and timing your hits, which is a little bit weird for me because I'm just used to comboing people. But this game was actually really good. As you can see here, I'm kind of going off right now. I'm up to 7 kills in this game already. I start spamming TNT here, which is always fun. You can get a bunch of TNT in some of these games and just get a ridiculous amount of kills for no reason. I knock another person off the map, and now it's down to a 2v1 with my teammate. 1 person left. I knock them down, and we end up getting a 10-kill win here. So at least we're up to 2 wins now. I'm not going to commentate over every single game, so here's a little montage of what happened between games 12 and 24. Okay, we may have gone winless in that stretch there, but look at this team in my game. That is actually a dream team right there. There's a lot of very good players on that team. Anyways, in this game, this guy killed my teammate. I could not save him in time, unfortunately. I saw this person go up the water elevator, which is always fun because bang, I take that kill right there. Now, I find this guy who is just staring at this team above him, and I kind of assumed what team he'd be looking at instead of actually playing the game, so I had to take him out. I turned around and I'm like, hey, that's Hannah. That's my friend. I hope their plan isn't to jump me.
This is such a chain.
Oh, it's Scotty. It's Scotty. That's my friend.
Oh, down there. You should jump him.
You want to jump him?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see how it is.
So at this point in the game, the border was already super small, so I was trying to build up to have the highest ground, but I went up too high and I was taking a bunch of damage, and I rotted Hannah off, and I didn't even realize it until now. And at this point, I was 1.5 hearts. Red could have easily turned around and hit me instead, but instead they targeted her, which is pretty lame.
Ban them for 24 hours. Oh, and Red is on you.
Isn't that a
too.
different team? Like, what?
Yeah, that is a different team.
Okay.
They gotta make sure they get the clip on you first before they fight Orange.
True.
I was super dumb of them, and targeting her actually cost them the game because at this point I just placed down 2 TNT and I blow them both up and I take the win here. Don't target people, man. It's just so lame.
That's a nice win, but now let's get back to reality of how the games actually go. So I get a nice kill here, and my teammate griefs me by accident, yeah, but another really unfortunate death. And the deaths just are so weird sometimes. Like I took 10 blocks of knockback here, I promise you. And then this next one, random creeper. Where did that come from? Doesn't make any sense. I'm dead again. It's like a lot of these deaths, I do not know how to avoid them. I get in a fight here, I get this person down really low, but I'm also getting backstabbed on half a heart, and I still somehow manage to save myself here, and I heal up a little bit until this guy just hits me through a block, and I'm dead. That wasn't all bad. I actually started to improve quite a bit now. You gotta remember that I'm pretty new to this version of PvP, and when it comes down to me solo queuing, so I have to 1v4 sometimes, I've not quite got the hang of it, but as you can see here, I'm definitely improving. This game, I'm already up to 5 kills, and they just keep coming. I mean, a lot of the kills are pretty cheesy. Like I'm fighting people who are fighting each other. I'm just third partying, but whatever. That's just what happens in this game. And I start spamming TNT here because TNT, all explosives are extremely strong. This guy just topples over, and then knock the person in the void. It's down to just me and my teammate and one other person, and I get a 10-kill win here. Honestly, it kind of kept going. The momentum was definitely shifting more towards my favor. I had a lot less unlucky deaths, and I was actually starting to improve. And these players, they weren't very smart sometimes. I was getting quite a few free kills, and also this was a power 1 bow game. So every once in a while you gotta get like a power 1 bow or a punch 1 bow. If I get a power 1 bow, it goes crazy. Now here, I troll, I die, but I did spam a ton of creepers, which ended up killing one of the people and damaging another one just enough so my team could get the win here as well.
All right, now we're up to game number 50, and as you can tell, we're flying through these games. I want it to be a faster paced video. If you prefer it to be more slower paced, let me know, and I'll change it up for the next one. Now, I started spamming explosive here. As you saw, my first kill got stolen, so I decided to time to spam explosives. Just works on this server. They're so funny. I love getting explosive kills because half the time I'm not even looking at the person and I somehow get a kill, and it just is very satisfying. Unless it's what's happening to me. When I die to explosive that way, it's really lame. You know how it is. I got another kill there, and we're up to 6 kills at this point. And I was like, maybe we get another high kill win. We get all the way up to 8 kills here, but I tried to get to mid, and they would not let me get there. I ended up just getting eaten by the border and by arrow shots. I decided to give up and go out on my own terms. And after 50 games, you can see my stats. I end up having 7 total wins, 178 kills, and 43 deaths in 50 games. And that is as far as I got into actually editing this video. It was supposed to be 100 games. I recorded 100 games, but I ended up not being too happy with the video, so I decided to just stop. But I figured I'd upload it instead of just scrapping the whole thing, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll have another video for you in the bottom right of your screen. Hope you guys have a great day. Later.